Welcome, everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since... The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Bowling Green's offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Runs through a tackle. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Patterson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Falcons are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Tillman. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Throws to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run the counter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To throw, it's Wolf. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The give to the left. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Now on the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. This offense has a 2nd down play. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. It's complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, BG. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now on first down from the 30. They'll go to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll run play action. Feeling some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He spins that thing down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Johnson. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to throw, it's Bazelak. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Off play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at him. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The option look, and he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run pitch, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They're trying to get to him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Slips through the line. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Right down the middle. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Back to pass, it's Bazelak. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Gets open down the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air, it's Wolf. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Broncos will punt this one away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
The Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here, obviously.
Going for it all. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. Running with power. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Tosses it incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Here comes the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is good.
That makes the score Bowling Green 14, Western Michigan 6.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Stewart. Smashes through. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out. There he goes. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept it from scoring.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. After run, now throw. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Ball State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with the lone back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Bazelak. Got it! Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, BG! And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
28, Western Michigan, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming.
And it's good enough for a first down.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They go to the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. On the option. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.